Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about awareness. And awareness is like this magical thing, this magical tool that once we have awareness, things start to change and shift, and, you know, paradigm shifts start to occur in our lives and divine events start to unfold. So let me talk about something simple, and it's called the breakfast experiment. And I bring up the breakfast experiment because it's a really great way to gain awareness around how food makes you feel. Now, whenever you're trying to really change something long term, see, diets don't work. And the reason diets don't work is because you're not changing from the inside out. You're changing from the outside in. Now, whenever you're changing from the inside out, there's definitely things that are changing from the outside in as well. But the real change, the real long-lasting, lifelong change that occurs, that's inside. It starts on the inside and it manifests itself outside. So let's say, for example, if your intention for your life is to have super good energy, to have a way of thinking that makes you feel sexy, you know, when you look into the mirror and you see yourself and you may even feel like you're having a fat day, you have the awareness about yourself and the ability to shift your thinking. And in that moment, you can literally go from thinking you see someone who's fat to thinking you see someone who's got rocking curves, who's really sexy, right? So that's the difference, and that's awareness. Okay, so with food, for example, the breakfast experiment, some people just go through their lives and they just eat donuts for breakfast, or they eat cereal, or they eat toast, or, you know, whatever you eat, or maybe they don't eat anything at all. I don't know what your habit is, but let's think about what you do every morning. And the thing that I find very sad is that so many people are completely unaware and completely unconscious about how food affects them. They don't understand that it affects their energy. I mean, you know, okay, so the given, you might think, oh yeah, food affects my energy, food affects my weight. But you don't understand that food affects your mood. It affects your relationships. It affects your decisions. It affects the course of your day. And so I want to start to help you gain that awareness, because it's not just about gaining or losing weight. That's not what it's about. And it's not even just about energy. It's about a lot of other things. So the breakfast experiment, for 1 week, you will try a different breakfast. You can even just do it for 3 or 4 days if you don't want to do it for a full week. And I recommend, you know, trying a couple things that are on the healthier side, and then a couple things that you might eat that are on the unhealthier side. Like, for example, you might have some oatmeal, or you might have, you know, an egg, or you might have a piece of toast, or you might have like a donut. You know, have whatever you think that might interest you for breakfast. And I want you to pay attention to how you feel as you're eating it. How do you feel right after you eat it? How do you feel an hour after you eat it? And what happened in your day that day? What did you end up having for lunch? Did you need a snack between breakfast and lunch? Were you craving more junk food, or were you craving something healthy? So it's just paying attention to how things affect you. You want to gain awareness, because when you have awareness, that is education. You know, that is education that you cannot be taught. You can only learn that by paying attention. So, and then also, pay attention to how exercise makes you feel. Again, it is not about gaining and losing weight. It is about how you want to feel, and how the things that you do or do not do on a daily basis affect the way you feel. And then, if you follow that through, the way you feel on a daily basis affects the way you treat your family, the way you treat the people you love, the way you act or react at work, the decisions you make, right? The quality of sleep that you get, and so on and so on and so forth. So a really easy place to start to gain more awareness about things is with your breakfast. It's really simple. Try different things. Pay attention. How does it make you feel? And just start there. Okay, that's a really good practice to practice awareness. It's something I use a lot for my clients and also for myself. If I eat, like, you know, some kind of food that I thought I wanted, and then like I pay attention to how I feel like a little bit after that, I sort of remember that it didn't really make me feel that great. And you know, the more and more I do that, the less I crave those foods and the less appealing they are, because I don't want to feel that way that they make me feel. They make me feel icky and yucky and ugh, and just negative and whatever. So that's for me. But anyway, so that's what I encourage you to do, is just explore that, really bringing that practice of paying attention to how things make you feel and following it through and really seeing how does it affect your day and how does it affect your life overall. So if you have any questions, I definitely want to hear them. I also really want to hear your comments, and I would love to hear from you as you go along and how as you try these things. It's really super inspiring for me to know that you guys, you know, are listening, and that, you know, if any of this can help any of you out there, it's amazing for me. So if this is YouTube or Facebook, comments below. And you can also visit me on my blog at erinlanahanmethod.com. And that's about it. So have an awesome week. Thanks so much.